So, three important things that we gotta get through before we officially start this Let's Play. Obviously, hello everyone, I'm Spirit Rose Wolf. Second off, this is Samurai Warriors 4. We are doing a Let's Play of Samurai Warriors 4. And the important thing is, this game, we are playing the Steam version. Let's talk about this while I go through the intro. It's one of those games where if you hang on the title screen for a couple of seconds, you eventually get an intro. But yeah, funny thing about Samurai Warriors 4 is that this game was shadow dropped just yesterday at the time of this recording. It is May of 2024, May the 14th. So it was shadow dropped on May the 13th. I forget the significance for that. But it is Muso May, which is an actual thing. I think Koei Tecmo canonized. Like, I think this is the month where Muso games are most prevalent, or when they usually get released. So, I mean, I guess this is a 10-year anniversary for Samurai Warriors 4. Congratulations, Samurai Warriors 4. You're a great game. But, because of the fact that it is Muso May, I was originally going to do a Let's Play of this game anyways. This was a game that I started recording and playing through before it even got shadow dropped. So, to my surprise, this game gets released like not even a couple of days after I got through the intro of the first part. Kind of had to scrap that old Let's Play, but hey, it is what it is. $50 later, and we have probably the definitive version of Samurai Warriors 4. With upgraded PC graphics that look amazing, even though you can't tell in this intro because this is a pre-rendered video. Although they did change the ending of the intro. It's now Samurai Warriors 4 DX. I've been playing a lot of DX games recently, it seems, haven't I? Also, if you notice my VTuber's face moving around a lot, that's because I am configuring the audio settings, because I don't actually know if the audio settings are perfect for this particular game, because I only spent a couple minutes testing it out, because I already tested it out for the old Let's Play, which was me using a PS3 emulator. So yeah, I'm gonna be salty about that for the rest of this part. But I'm just excited. I'm excited to get into this game. I started a Let's Play of this game for a reason. This was one of the Warriors games, specifically Samurai Warriors, that I grew up with. This Samurai Warriors 2 and Samurai Warriors 4 Empires were the Samurai Warriors games that I played, and I enjoyed all of them. In terms of Dynasty Warriors, well, that's a different story that we'll get into later on in the month, hopefully. So without further ado, let's get into this game. I haven't actually played any sort of gameplay whatsoever, so if the game sort of craps out, well, it's a testing experience. So I've been debating on how I was going to handle this particular Let's Play, because this game is a bit interesting. So if you've never actually played or experienced a Muso game, otherwise known as a Warriors game, well, for one, surprising. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the Let's Play. But for a little bit of a refresher course, or just newbie course, Samurai Warriors, specifically Samurai Warriors, not Dynasty Warriors, is specifically a retelling of the Sengoku Jidai period of ancient Japan. These games take historical events from the particular period of Japan, of Japanese history, and sort of twist it into this fictional Bishonen anime storyline where you have this real-life daimyo Nobunaga over here as the demon emperor who uses dark magic or the Sanada brothers, who are straight up just shonen protagonists, or probably the most outlandish thing out of this entire game, girls actually participating in war. But yeah, that's basically Warriors games in a nutshell. Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors. Koei Tecmo really likes to do this, where they take these historical real life settings and put a big twist on them, making them fantastical. And I personally really like it. As someone who is really into history and learning about different cultures, and also really into fantasy, this is kind of up my alley. And Samurai Warriors 4, like I said, specifically tackles the Sengoku Jidai period. So this game is going to have a lot of storylines and stages where you will be playing a hack and slash game, going through key events throughout the lives of these particular clans. So an interesting thing about Samurai Warriors 4 compared to its previous games is, in the previous games, you got to play as an individual character and go through their life, while some stages were probably make-believe, or they probably put that character in a stage where they probably didn't belong. For the most part, every single character had their own storyline. Samurai Warriors 4 went in a different direction, similar to its Big Brother series, the Dynasty Warriors games, specifically Dynasty Warriors 7 and above. They started to section off storylines into groups. So in Samurai Warriors 4, we have clan storylines, stories that take place within the particular clans that are important to that specific area. So we have a storyline dedicated to the Oda clan with Nobunaga Oda, Mitsuhide Kechi, and I believe Hisahide Nobunaga. Not Hisahide Nobunaga. No, that's a ship name. Hisahide Matsunaga, the guy with the tongue at the bottom of that artwork. In the Legend of Oda, we have the Legend of Takeda, which revolves around the Takeda clan and their rise to glory. We have the Legend of Kanto, which revolves around the Hojo clan, and Okuni and Goemon and their DLC adventures. Yeah, so this version of the game also came with all the DLC that was released back in the day when this game was on the PS3. So hey, I finally get to experience all this DLC that I never got to purchase for myself. And the fourth story, yes, the actual fourth story, the Legend of Shukoku, which follows the Mori clan and is actually the first stage in the timeline of the Sengoku Jidai storyline. So I wanted to do something different with this playthrough, compared to everyone else who is probably going to play this game now that the game got released on Steam. People are probably going to do Let's Plays or live stream series playing through the game as how it originally wanted you to play through. It probably wanted you to play through The Legend of Oda or Legend of Takeda, going through all the clan missions and getting to the end. Now, personally speaking, if you compare the Dynasty Warrior games and the Samurai Warriors games, I feel like Samurai Warriors has a much more interesting historical basis than the Dynasty Warriors games, because the Dynasty Warriors games are based off of the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, a novelization of the real Three Kingdoms era of war that happened in ancient China back in the early 200 BC, or yeah, 200 AC specifically. And I've experienced that story so much, and I don't really know all that much about the Sengoku Jidai period. So it's interesting how every single Samurai Warriors game I played, there has never been a storyline until Samurai Warriors 5 that tells the story in a linear fashion from beginning to end. Dynasty Warriors 7 did that. Dynasty Warriors 8 did that. Yes, they were sectioned off into clans, but it was specifically a long-running storyline with a specific beginning and a specific end. You got to play through one of the first three clans, and then you finished it off with Jin. In this game, you're going from clan to clan, and usually they start in like the middle of the time period or near the tail end of the time period with the I think a later one, I think Shukoku. No, actually the Tohoku specifically starts near the end. And most of their stages are literally at the 75% point of the timeline itself. So I want to play through Samurai Warriors 4 story campaign in chronological order. So I looked up a timeline. I'm going to link this in the description below. A timeline from a specific forum that details every single stage in chronological order, starting with The Legend of Shukoku Stage 1. And this is very important because if we do start with The Legend of Shukoku in a normal playthrough, we go through Stage 1. Yes, that is the first stage that technically happens in the entire game's timeline. But once we get to Stage 2, that is like 10 stages after this one. So we have like a bunch of Oda, Azai, Takeda, and Uesugi stages before this Stage 2 and consequently Stage 3 and 4 even happens. So there's going to be a lot of events and characters that will just pop in that won't make any sense, and we would just have to piece that together. It's kind of like a weird comparison, but now that I think about it, they're both named DX in their titles. Sonic Adventure, with the storyline taking place at different points in the story, and once you play through all of the storylines, you can get a sort of cohesive timeline on when certain events happen and when they take place. It's a fun way to experience the story, but as someone who played through this game when it first came out, I feel like the normal way to play through it is a bit of a disservice for how interesting this time period and these characters actually are. So for this Let's Play sake, I am going to play it in chronological order. Now there are going to be points specifically after the second overall stage that we play in this Let's Play where I will unfortunately have to play through a different clan through and through to the end in order to unlock another clan. Spoiler alert. The third overall stage that we're going to play through is the Battle of Okehazama on the Tokugawa side. So we would need to unlock the Tokugawa story, which we would unfortunately need to finish the Takeda storyline. So once we get to that point, I'm going to have to play through the Takeda story mode. On easy mode, you have different difficulties, thank goodness. So I'm going to play through on easy mode, probably like space myself out, maybe watch another Let's Play or a podcast while I do it. And then once I unlock the Uesugi, the Tokugawa story, we will continue with that one. But yeah, there's going to be like 3 times where that will happen in the overall Let's Play. But thankfully, this isn't a blind Let's Play, so I don't really have to worry about, spoiling anything for myself since I've already seen everything. And I also want this game to be as challenging as it can be, even though this is Samurai Warriors 4 and it's not going to be challenging. Not really, compared to other Warriors games. So that was like 15 minutes of rambling. I knew this was going to take a while, especially since the original Let's Play I was doing for the PS3 emulation, I also had a really long intro because they needed to explain this. But yeah, just to get this across, that's how the Let's Play is going to be handled. So without further ado, let's start The Legend of Shukoku. The brilliant strategist Motonari Mori and his son Takakage face off against Hanbei and Kanbei in a battle of the minds in the lands of the Chukoku region. So yeah, this is basically a summary of the entire storyline, and it's funny because both Hanbei and Kanbei are not going to appear at all until like the 3rd stage, even though they're supposed to be very important to the overall story of these guys apparently. And funnily enough, this is so early on in the timeline of the Sengoku Jidai period that this is before any other famous officer is actually going to be an enemy. We're going to be playing through the conflict of Itsukushima, where utilizing the brilliant tactics of the Mori clan father and son to attack Harukata Sue at Itsukushima. Yeah, Harukata Sue is not an important character. He is not going to have a unique design, and we probably won't be fighting any uniques. Because this is just so early on that no one's actually going to matter in all this except for our player characters. And one thing I also decided to do is I'm going to play this entire game on hard mode because I sort of alluded to it a couple minutes ago, but Samurai Warriors 4 is a very easy game, despite the fact that it's very fun and it has a lot of really cool mechanics. Most of the mechanics make it kind of brain dead if you play on normal difficulty. And I have been playing these games a lot over the years, so I feel confident in my abilities. Although now that I said that, I probably jinxed myself, so hope you heard that because I knocked on my wooden desk. Let's go with hard mode, though. So this is the first time I'm actually going to see these cutscenes rendered in this version. I have experience with the PS3 emulation, and I gotta say, they look pretty good here. They actually look like as if they came out of the PS4 version. The models look slightly smoother than the PS3. Also, you can totally tell what Motonari's hat is supposed to look like in this version. Oh, also, yeah, this is around the time where Samurai Warriors stopped having English dubs, which is a shame because I would love English dubs for these games. The Narmy English dubs of old Warriors games are just a treat to the ears. But yeah, we're following the story of Motonari Mori, the elder leader of the Mori clan, and his son Takakage Kobayakawa. Interesting how they call him by his later last name, Kobayakawa. They won't leave the area alive. I have a secret weapon specifically made for them. And not even the Watchers are gonna guess what this weapon is. Unless they played this game before. Motonari Mori has always been known to be an intelligent and strategic man. Usually in these games, Nobunaga's ambitions and anything else that Koei makes, he is usually the mastermind behind a lot of plans. Also, interesting how they just brush over that particular plot point. Kinda want to know what that was all about and why that guy just suddenly betrayed his other lord. His gifted third son. So I was actually confused about this in the previous Let's Play recording. But yeah, Takakage Kobayakawa is actually Mori's biological son. I thought he was an adopted son, hence his last name being Kobayakawa. I was assuming that he was a part of the Kobayakawa clan, which is an actual clan. But I did a bit of research after the fact, and it turns out, oh, Motonari Mori just, I don't want to say gave up his sons, but he offered his sons up to adoption to other nearby clans. So Takakage Kobayakawa here was eventually given to the Kobayakawa clan, and Mori also has two other sons who he gave to other clans. And it's specifically important that he did that, and that the brothers are actually still in league with each other. You know, no matter what, despite the fact that they're in different clans, they are still loyal to each other as a family. Which is a very big thing. Filial piety is a very important thing in both Japanese and Chinese history. So, Samurai Warriors 4 was, I believe, the first game outside of spin-offs to incorporate the mechanic where you play as two characters in a stage. So in the Mori storyline, because we will always have access to Motonari Mori and Takakage Kobayakawa, these are the only two characters that we're going to play as. So later on, it will be important that we can do this, but for now, we only really have one choice, and it's just these two. Also, yeah, if you didn't notice, Kobayakawa is holding a book and a sword at the same time. Guess which item will be his actual weapon. If you guess both, then you guess correctly. Alright, so this is new. Gold lacquered box. Restore moderate amount of health of you and nearby allies. I don't remember if this is DLC stuff, but in battle you can equip yourself with 3 items. Later on you can equip with more as your character levels up. And these items you can use in battle to get special perks. You can even unlock special items that are associated with specific characters. Like I could unlock Takakage's item, and it can have like a really neat effect that's tied to his characterization. For now, I guess I'll just add whatever I see. Again, I'm not sure if this is DLC stuff, but considering we're playing on hard mode, I probably won't worry. Father and Son Cups. Ooh, restore 3 segments of your Muso gauge. Well, considering we only have 1 segment at the moment, I'll still equip that. Because it actually fits with the characters that we're playing as. Portuguese Kata. Records of Hambe and Kambe. Yeah, I am almost certain this is all DLC stuff that I never got, because I do not recognize any of this from the PS3 version. For 90 seconds, increase your attack speed by 30%. That's honestly... this fucking music. I forgot how, oriental style this music was, and I like it. I really do like it. I'm gonna equip this stuff, because this sounds interesting. We won't have any healing items, which actually, now that I think about it, we probably should. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, this is definitely DLC stuff, because I have DLC horses. What the fuck? We have the Ghost, the Iron Coat, the Black Shadow, and the Silver Coat. Silver Coat seems to be balanced, while the others prioritize one big thing: speed, power, and stamina. Yeah, this is definitely DLC stuff, because I never got these horses before. This is the first stage. I'm not going to use most of the DLC stuff anyways, and we really shouldn't even have healing items at this point, so I'm going to go with what we have at the moment, just to show off how the game plays. Now, I know it wants me to equip a horse, but I'm not going to do that. Let's check and see our particular move list with these characters. So we have Takakage Kobayakawa, who is a normal attack-oriented character. And Motonari Mori, who's a special skill-oriented character. I don't necessarily remember what this means. Oh, special skill means that he relies heavily on his special skill, which is used by the RB button. Alter the effects caused by arrows you fire. So I think that increases the damage, or gives the arrows that he fires with his power attacks an element. While Takakage Kobayakawa is a normal attack-oriented character, so his normal attacks are the way to go, and I believe that means he has a 8-string normal attack. Some characters have an 8-string normal attack, you know, they get like 8 combos. Some characters get 4 strings, where they have like in-depth power combos, so an in-depth one would probably have like X, Y, Y, Y. Whereas Takakage Kobayakawa will probably just have XY and then nothing else added to that. And some characters will even have specific hyper attacks that they'll be really good at. Hyper attacks are initiated if you press the Y button and only the Y button. That is specifically a dash attack, which is a new mechanic in this game that makes the game far more easier than its predecessors. But again, we'll get into that. And the basic movements, just to reiterate, because it has been a while since I played this game. Yeah, B is Muso attack. Pressing down on the movement stick inflicts rage when your spirit gauge is at max. So when I am at max capacity, I can release. Don't ask what I'm releasing. Muso Frenzy attack can only be done when you're in rage and you press the Muso button. Spirit charge. It's when I'm charging straight at you, offering you a Let's Play to watch. Uses up a spirit gauge, though. I completely forgot that strafing was in this game. Alright, so the basic movement and mechanics that most Warriors games have. Alright, so as you see at the map to the right, we have Motonari Mori and Kobayakawa indicated by the green arrow over there to the top left. Takamoto Mori is the leader of this battle. If either he or Motonari dies, or Takakage technically, because we're playing as him, it will be an automatic game over. And the battle ends in victory for us if we defeat Harukata Sue. We have important areas like Itsukishima Shrine and Miao Castle, or Miao Castle. So we're going to need to take those. Alright, I think we've pretty much gotten through everything we need to, so let's start the actual gameplay 25 minutes in. Ooh, that's a quick load time. Oh yeah. We're having a dance party at Itsukushima. Yeah, I gotta say, the graphics look amazing. I can see that they took the graphics from the PS4 version, because the PS3 version did not look this good. Oh my gosh, and it is playing at 60 frames per second. This looks so good. Alright, we need to secure Itsukushima Shrine swiftly then. So we have a couple of objectives that we get throughout the battle. And if we complete these objectives, we will get a better foothold in the battle itself. So at the moment, we need to defeat those particular enemies. Also, yeah, the music is like straight up bopping. I should probably turn this up a little bit more. Again, still trying to configure the audio settings, you know? Alright. Motonari is making his way up there, so let's switch to him. Yep, we can switch to multiple characters, which is really good. Alright, yeah, so if we use the R1 button, he gains a better, his arrows seem to have more power to them. Gotta use those combos when I can. Oh, and that's the hyper attack. You dash around and basically take out most of the normal mooks. And this is a Muso. The purple gauge at the bottom of the character's health bar allows you to do a special attack like this. Really powerful if you want to take out a bunch of enemies at the same time. Alright, Takakage, we'll switch to you to handle this guy. I forgot what that does. His R1. I didn't actually read that. Raises abilities of yourself and your allies, restores Muso when successful. So every time I use it, I'll get a restore in my Muso. It's a small increase, but that's fine. Oh hey, it's Akuni! She's another playable character, but kind of a joke character in this game. It's cool to see that she's here. Mori has discovered Fudusada. Alright. Unfortunately, because things go by really fast, we gotta go to our battle log most of the time. Mori has discovered the Fusatada Nogami patrolling the area near Itsukushima. Ooh, okay. So we got another person down there that we gotta deal with. And Okuni came out of nowhere, so we gotta deal with her sometime soon. The Shrine Maiden of Itsukushima. He got away from us. Fortunately, that guy's not going to get hit by our Muso attack, but we can just use a dash to get straight to him again. Yeah, this is kind of taking a while. Takakage seems to be less powerful than Motonari. Oh, Akuni. She actually came to me. And she's kicking my ass. Okay. I need to remember how to use items. Thankfully, we're going to use a true Muso on her. We can't be noisy in front of the gods. Yeah, whatever, Reimu. Apologies can wait until later. Right after I kill you with my book. Yeah, so Kobayakawa does use a book when he attacks. A book and a sword. At the very least, he uses a sword for his physical attacks. It's better than just using the book. The gods don't like the sight of blood, you know. Or whatever, Reimu. Alright, so we need to command Kobayakawa to come up here to take on Okimasa Sue. So yeah, cool thing about the dual character mechanic is you can actually instruct one character to go someplace to handle something. So we're going to have Takakage go up there. Because he leveled up, he regained all of his HP, which is actually really good for us. And Mori is just going to handle these guys at the bottom. Even though he was at the top, he probably should have stayed up there, but hey, you do what you want to do, Motonari. Memento Mori, mister. Yeah, so as you saw there, we were able to instantly kill the enemy with a Y button. I believe that's a killing strike or whatever they call it. Morale. Oh yeah, this is giving me a tutorial about morale bears. You can find these flag bearers all throughout the map, and if you defeat them, the area loses its red tint and enemies will be more susceptible to attacks. While they are around, the enemies will have much higher defense than if they normally will. So taking them out as fast as possible is actually very advisable. Oh, I love the music in this place. Oh, I forgot how good the music in Samurai Warriors 4 is. It's very oriental compared to Dynasty Warriors, but I kind of like that. It's very different. Okay, Kobayakawa's 2-string is very much tailored to a slow attack. Motonari, we're going to have you go down there and deal with the standard flag bearer. I forgot to command you to do that. Oh. Motonari Mori just came over here. Are you winning, son? Well, it looks like you are. Okay. Off to what I was doing. Oh, wow. He actually blocked my Muso attack. I didn't even know the enemies could do that. I used my Muso attack and it immediately whiffed. I think because he blocked it. Well done, Sue. Well, we managed to defeat them. So we have Itsukishima Castle for ourselves now. Take a look. It's in a book. Kobayakawa. Ooh, we got a new, we got our next 8 strings. So we actually have Kobayakawa's entire normal attack string. Let's check it out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's like a Renbu attack from 6. Alright, let's switch to Motonari and deal with that. Because most of the gates are closed off, we don't really have anything else left to do. So, yeah, Takakage, you can just roam around and do whatever. We can't even help our friend over there. Takamoto. Who's Takamoto again? I don't know. Yeah, they haven't started moving and we haven't started moving either. Half meat, half mast. Oh, defeat a standard bearer. Alright, I forgot that there are achievements in this game. Yeah, let's finally use a horse. Oh yeah, these battles take place in more than one day. That's a cool thing. Let's move to Mioi Castle. Or Miao Castle. Oh, finally, the way has been cleared. Defeat Katane Shirai without defeating any of the other enemy officers. Alright, so we basically got to skip through the 2 red dots and make our way to Shirai, where he is right on top of our other leader. Alright, well, since Motonari Mori is currently on the horse and I seem to have a much better experience with him, I'll use him. Muso attacks. Is that fully landing attacks on the enemy? Well, I've already used the Muso attack, so I've shown what this looks like. And a true Muso attack is specifically a Muso attack that you use when you are at low health and have a Muso ready. You have to be there for your brothers! Takamoto Motoharu are the 3 arrows of the Morty clan. Oh, that's cool. That's a nice reference. I actually read about this while looking up Takakage's history. The 3 arrows are specifically a legend about the Mori clan, where Motonari specifically gave his 3 sons 3 arrows. Well, specifically, it was 1 arrow at the beginning, told his sons to destroy the arrows, and when they did, he gave them each 3 arrows to destroy at the same time simultaneously, and none of the brothers could break them. And it was then that Motonari told them that this is a symbolic representation of their relationship as brothers, and that no matter what, together they are strong and they'll always be there for each other. It's a story like that that really gives off the impression that Motonari Mori is very much a smart and wise man who really did think about the future and legacy of his, not only his children, but his clan in general. Also, whenever you use a Muso attack with 2 characters that have a Muso, they do a double Muso attack. I love that. That's so cool. The father-son duo. Well done, Takakage. That was an easy mission to complete. All we needed to do was ignore everyone else. Never underestimate the Mori. Sir, they defeated the Shrine Maiden there! No! She was our only troop! I mean, hey, if Reimu Hakude was my only troop in a war, I would be completely fine with that. Consequently, if someone defeated Reimu Hakude, who was on my side, I would be shitting my pants. Oh wow, he actually blocked my book attack. Yeah, that book attack doesn't seem to hit very often. It gives the enemy a lot of time to block it. Oh, Hidenaka, you're actually a wise one. Oh, yeah, of course, Sue, being the one who leads the army, is also incompetent. You know, if you just listened to that one general, he probably would have made it out of this unscathed. Oh, we have to prevent the allies from entering the castle. Okay. Well, good thing Mori is right over here. Ooh, okay. These guys are really piling up on me. Let's try to escape if we can. Use our R1. And then go ham on everyone, because Motonari has a really good moveset. He's a mix of long range and short range with his arrows, and they allow him to do so much. Ooh, we also have a new move for Motonari. We have more power attack strings. Let's try those out if we can. This is the second string. Nice. That's the first string. Okay. Launches in the air and then pelts him with arrows. Yeah, that's really good. I'm liking both of them. Takakage is the type of character that I usually play as, the one that has the 8-string attack. But Motonari is also usually the most powerful when it comes to these movesets. Ooh, I forgot that Takakage gets more attack strings than just 8. Jesus Christ, Takakage. Alright, let's look at this. He just keeps going and going and going. Yeah, I am really, really enjoying playing this game again. I don't want to escape on the boat, you're just trying to trick me. Oh, look at that. He actually is starting to listen to his general. You know, the one that has actually been saying the right things. And if you had just listened to him from the beginning, you probably would have had a better chance against the Mori. I just really like that whirlpool attack that he does at the end. Always knows when to pull back. Yes, but what he doesn't know is that he's falling straight into my trap card. Motonari Mori would be the type of person to say something with that, with that dichotomy. Immediate explosion. Defeat Takakane Hironaka. Oh, he's the guy who... Oh, I kind of don't want to kill him because he seems really cool and legit. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. Oh, actually, really good luck with that. That was nice. Good job. Now it's my turn. Let's try this. Let's increase our attack speed. Oh my gosh, our attack speed. Kobayakawa. He's going so fast, his sword is just spinning. Literally the button mashing character. I want to get this material over here though. Also shouldn't scoff at his normal power attacks. His power attacks are pretty decent if you can get them off. Alright. Ooh, another new move. What did we get this time? Another power attack. Speaking of. Oh wow, it literally is a dance party at Itsukushima with this music. Ooh, okay, that's a good one. And you could just combo right into his normal attack. Alright, I think I found Takakage's best attack, it seems. Alright, let's switch back to Mori, because there are some people who are being little bitches up here. Kobayakawa, you can head over here. Mori's got this side handled. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. Oh, now that I... Oh, wait, you're the son? I should probably bring Takakage over here to deal with you. Defeat Ryosuke Hironaka in order to break through the central garrison. Yeah, I'll let Takakage handle that. Yeah, sure, buddy. Oh. And there's my trap card. Yep, the Murakami Navy. We had our own navy. Literally fell right into our trap card. We knew they were going to the docks this whole time. Well done, Kobayakawa. You're thorough, I'll give you that, but I'm not beaten yet! Dude, you are generic, with no importance to the main plot whatsoever outside of this battle. I'll give it to you, you got some chutzpah. Yep, we finally got the leader. Oh no, we got this guy that we need to deal with. This guy is apparently optional. But I'll deal with you anyways. Yep, there's the killing blow. Nice. You usually can do that if you lower the enemy's health to a low amount, and or you initiate a 2-string combo on them, and that usually breaks their guard. Or, and this is a mechanic that I like to use a lot, you just guard spam and wait until they attack you, and that'll initiate the insta-kill. Anyways, Mori's got more tricks up his sleeve now. Awesome. Yeah, let's use the Takakage's new 4-combo string here, with the 3-combo in it as well. Oh my gosh, look at this. It's just, they don't stand a chance against the power of the Blue Geyser. I wanted you to be my friend, but unfortunately, I'm too smart for friends. No friends for me. I think that's Kobayakawa's whole character, actually. He just wants friends. Friends with similar intellect. But, you know, it's an interesting characterization, I guess. I always took him more for the sheltered son type of guy. I kind of wish that gave me an extra buff instead of just giving me an extra Muso, extra points in my Muso bar. Actually, what does it do again? Raises abilities. Okay, so it raises abilities, but I don't know what that exactly means. Does it raise my speed or something? I don't know. Maybe it just raises my normal attack power. Not sure. Oh, look at that! More moves! Ooh, okay. Not as good as his level 4 string. Speaking of level 4. Nice! I'm liking that. Now what is his 3rd string? Oh my gosh! A rain of arrows! Yeah, okay. Mori is kind of busted. I forgot how good Mori was in this game. Yeah. It really is fun just raining arrows all over everybody. All right, let's try out that. Yeah, we did it. The guard strategy, the guard spam. Just attack me, just attack me. Come on, you know you want to attack me. Oh, he knows. He knows if he attacks me. Come on, buddy. Come on. I know what you want to do. My generals are going to kill you if you don't do anything to me. I think the AI knows that I'm doing that. There we go. Yeah, we could do that for hours, but like I'm not gonna subject you guys to that. That's good on later difficulties, specifically Nightmare, if you're facing off against a really powerful opponent. Since we're really low level, I want to show off, but I don't want to kill him. Wait, no, I didn't want to use my Muso. I actually didn't want to use my Muso there. Can I recover my Muso? There it is. Alright, I want to try this. Press down the R1 button, or the R stick, and then I use a Muso attack. This is a Rage Muso. I want to use like the special attacks, but I also want to use Kobayakawa's as well to finish the battle. Just to show off these really cool animations. Alright, the pages of history shall take you through the chronicler. Kobayakawa might as well just be the chronicler of this game. Well, looks like we took over the entire area. I wanted a friend too. Father, why don't you give me any friends? Why don't you let me talk to people my own age anymore? Oh, interesting. We actually got, we didn't get 2 specific objectives. Oh, we also got 1,000 kills, surprisingly. Defeat 5 enemy officers using Mighty Strike. I'm getting so many achievements. Oh my gosh. Rampage, achieve a combo of 1,000 or more. Yeah, that was like 5 achievements in one battle. But yeah, you get like objectives for the entire battle, and for some reason we missed 2 of them. I guess we didn't go to the specific locations to unlock them or know about them, or maybe we did something faster than we should have before we unlocked these. But we managed to defeat Okuni, so that's cool. The only character who actually had a unique design in this battle. And with that, the Mori have now taken control of their own area, and they are now a big power that will certainly be important in the long-running timeline of the Sengoku Jidai period. Oh yeah, and characters have level in this game as well as stats. Wow, oh my gosh, yeah, hard mode gives us a lot of levels. That's about the same level I was when I finished the Takeda storyline for Sanada and Kunoichi back in my old live stream of this game. Well, we managed to learn some new moves at the very least. Oh, look at that! Another power attack string! Alright, and there's Motonari with, ooh, really good stuff. He even got some new additions to his special skills. We can either alter the effects of the arrows that we fire, or we can press the power button to fire arrows that lower enemies' abilities, so he can simultaneously buff and debuff. Well done, okay. And we get weapons in this game. The weapons come with specific skills that we can get, as well as skills that we can unlock, excuse me? Unlockable with diamond. Oh, this must be new. I don't remember this in the PS3 version. Huh. Yeah, we get materials. I know materials are used to increase the level of things or even give you special abilities, but I didn't know the unlock stuff. Maybe it's been a while since I played this game. I don't remember. Swordsmith's Blade. A lot of good stuff, and that one had an element too. I think I'm going to use that second weapon. Skylar Town. Wow, we only got 1 for Motonari. I guess I wasn't playing with him as much as I thought I was. And a bunch of stones that we can use for crafting later on. Or not necessarily crafting, just leveling up our weapons. And here are the items. You have acquired an item. There are a variety of different types of items, from health recovery items to those which increase attack strength. Used wisely, they can help turn the battle in your favor. Items can be equipped under Equip and Battle Prep Pre-Battle Screen. Bleh, excuse me. I was simultaneously burping and reading at the same time. Items can be used in battle the following manner. Oh, look, they finally tell us. Well, then again, I wasn't supposed to have items at this point, so... We got a dango. This way we can feed fat rabbits and go to the moon. We got an arcane scroll. Nice. Now we just need to earn one more scroll of the opposite variant and we can finally complete the tuning exams. I've been watching Naruto recently. Father, I want friends. Takakane. Well, he kinda did, but the unfortunate fact was that his lord just didn't listen to him. Forgoing your own survivability and future and sticking to being loyal to the person that you were that you promised to be loyal to is a very big thing in Japanese culture, and it's very much smiled upon in history. One of the reasons why Yukimura Sanada is one of the most famous people from the Sengoku Jidai period, despite not necessarily doing as much as other people in the era. Now Motonari Mori is sad. I guess so. But what about me and you, Father? Aren't we the same? Give it a couple years. He's very much like the baby version of Motonari. Iribiri Kobayakawa. No, he's not that Kobayakawa, but he might as well be. Yeah, he's very much an idealist compared to his father, who seems to be more of a realist. They can be reach an understanding and become friends. That's right, friends. Isn't that cool, Father? Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I want friends. Sounds more like rivals than friends at the end of the day. I surely won't do anything to help you with that quest whatsoever, my son. Good luck with that. and 10 years passed after that. Because yeah, Conflict of Aga takes place long after the events of other stages. But yeah, that was the earliest event in the Sengoku Jidai period in this game's timeline. The Conflict of Itsukushima. We have instigated a battle in Shukoku, and the Mori are now have now gained a foothold over the entirety of the Shukoku region. They are now the lords of their own part of Japan, and we shall see what will become of that as we progress through the story. Because the next time we come back to Samurai Warriors 4, we will be starting with Nobunaga Oda, the Legend of Oda's campaign, with the Battle of Okehazama, one of the most important and influential battles in the history of Sengoku Jidai. And hopefully after that, we can figure out what the heck we're going to do with the other storylines. Until then, I am Spirit Rosewolf, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for joining. Goodbye.